Oh, here it is. The Los Angeles Bureau of the Wall Street Journal. Excuse me, my name's Jim Leinfelder. I'm with Neat Stuff, and I'm here looking for a guy named Steve Sansweets.
He's the bureau chief here, yeah.
Any signs of his Star Wars obsession?
No, not in the office.
Hi, excuse me, Steve?
Yeah.
Hi, Jim Leinfelder, Neat Stuff.
Oh, hi, Jim.
We've heard about your Star Wars collection. We're here to do a story.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I'm looking around the office here, and I see some nice little items, but I'm not seeing anything Star Wars here.
Well, this is the Wall Street Journal, you know. It's not the Lucasfilm Journal. My Star Wars stuff is at home.
Well, can you step away for a few hours?
Well, I think so. It's close to the end of the day. Why don't we take a look?
You're the bureau chief, after all.
Okay. A couple of Star Wars things here and there.
A few things, but this isn't exactly what I was expecting,
Well,
Steve.
come on along. Come on along.
There's a light here. Oh, wow. So this is it, huh?
No, Jim, you're still not quite there yet. This is some of the other stuff, non-Star Wars.
Pick up the pace.
Pacing.
I'm finding it a little hard to believe there's actually more to the collection. I mean,
Just be careful. You have to watch out for the stormtrooper.
why am I not surprised?
There we go.
Don't let this guy fool you. Oh, sure, he plays his Star Wars pinball game with the abandon of a teenager.
No!
But don't be naive. Steve Sansweets looks at Star Wars merchandise with the same level of scrutiny that investors bring to the Wall Street Journal stock listings.
This piece, which sold for about $3 new, is now getting somewhere between $500 and $800, which is crazy.
He's got Star Wars movie props.
I sort of consider myself Skywalker Ranch South. If something happens up there, I've got at least a couple of pieces down there.
A backup collection.
That's right.
Sansweets has literally written a book, 2 of them in fact, on Star Wars collecting. This guy's got a serious Star Wars Jones.
The journalist does not make a fortune in his job, and so the rising California housing prices enabled me to refinance the house several times, and I used that money mainly to buy Star Wars stuff.
Do you tell the banker that when you come in to...
Oh,
sign the
well, not exactly. They usually don't ask, so I usually don't say.
This is for a C-3PO helmet.
Something like that. Something like that.
It's been money well spent, though. You're not likely to see neat stuff like this anyplace else.
Here's a speeder bike helmet from Return of the Jedi.
Right,
and it's
through all the trees.
Well, I don't think this guy quite made it.
Yeah.
He didn't weave close enough. Here we see his eyepiece is shattered. Here's a Han Solo prop gun. Here we have some pieces of the famous Death Star. Doesn't want to come out. These are the holographic chess pieces from the first movie, Leia's wrist communicator. These are C-3PO's hands.
I won't even ask what he did when he had to go to the men's room. This, of course, is the father.
Yes.
Darth Vader. This costume was actually used in the making of The Empire Strikes Back. And, of course, this is not an authentic lightsaber. They didn't use a neon tube. That would be a little difficult.
Wouldn't last through many takes, I wouldn't think.
But this is a real lightsaber.
So this is what they really use.
This is a Jedi lightsaber. It was made for Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader's. And it's funny, I mean, they use found objects all over the place. The blade is actually a German surplus tank antenna with the perfect dimensions.
The Force is strong in this world. Not.
And there are very special figures that are...
You know, wait a minute here. This may be a bootleg here.
Yeah, that's...
Steve Sansweets action figure.
That's not available at your neighborhood store. Me as a Jedi Master, yes. I'm afraid, while I may aspire to that, I'm not quite there yet.
I think he's gone around the bend here, folks.
Bring out your
neat stuff.
Bring out your neat stuff. If it's scarce, loud, and distasteful, we want to see it.
All right, joining me in the back of the truck now, Doug Bundy. Hey, thanks for coming, Doug. Doug is a Star Wars collector, a Star Wars enthusiast from way back when he was young, as opposed to the advanced age he's reached now. But most significant thing is what grew out of this that his father built for him, his very own X-Fighter. When you were what age, you figure?
I got it for Christmas when I was 8.
Wow, every kid's dream. But he didn't just stop.